Hi there, welcome back to Kapindrew. Today, let's talk about something we are all guilty of but never really admit until it's 2 a.m. and the deadline is staring us down. The art of procrastination. Why do we procrastinate? Why does our brain love to trick us into thinking we have all the time in the world? And most importantly, how do we break free from this endless cycle of Netflix, scrolling, and I will do it tomorrow? Okay, let's sit back and dive in. Now, we will getting into the science of procrastination. What is it? Let's get one thing clear. Procrastination isn't about being lazy. No, it's way more complex than that. It's a psychological phenomenon, deeply rooted in how our brains are wired. Picture this, your brain is like a battlefield between two key players. On one side, you have got the prefrontal cortex, the rational, future planning part of your brain that says, hey, let's tackle this project now so we can chill later. And on the other side, there's a limbic system, the emotional, pleasure seeking part that's like, nah, let's scroll Instagram or binge watch another episode. Work can wait. Guess what? Who wins most of the time? Yeah, the limbic system. Because it's all about instant gratification. Gratification, yeah. Now let's talk about some relatable moments. Think about it. How many times have you told yourself, I will just check my phone for 5 minutes, and suddenly it's 1, 2, or even maybe 3 hours later, and you're deep into a YouTube rabbit hole watching videos about penguin learning to surf? Don't know. Anything it could be. Or the classic, I will start tomorrow, which magically turns into next week, next month, or never. Procrastination loves those little tricks. It thrives on that false sense of comfort we get from avoiding the hard stuff. Now there's come a question that why do we procrastinate? There are a ton of reasons we procrastinate, and they are not all about laziness or poor time management. Sometimes it's fear of failure, fear of not being perfect, or even fear of success. Other times it's simply because the task feels too overwhelming. You ever had a to-do list so long that you didn't even know where to start, so you just didn't start at all? That's the paralysis of analysis right there. Now, how to break the cycle? Not circle, cycle. Okay, how to break the cycle? So first question we have in our mind that how do we beat that procrastination? First, let's talk about the 2-minute rule. The rule says if a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. It's magical because it helps you tackle those tiny nagging tasks that pile up, like replying to an email or or tidying up your desk. Next, there's the Pomodoro technique. Set a timer for 25 minutes, focus on one task, and then take a 5-minute break. Repeat this a few times and you will be amazed at how much you get done. That's a nice trick though. Okay, now let's come to the next point, and which is self-compassion is key. Here's the thing, beating procrastination isn't about being perfect, it's about progress. Instead of beating yourself up for wasting time, try practicing self-compassion. Remind yourself that everyone struggles with this. The important part is that you are trying to improve. That's the biggest thing you have ever achieved. Remember. Okay? Now break the fun fact. Did you know the word procrastination? Where does the word comes from? Okay? It comes from the Latin word procrastinare, meaning to put off until tomorrow. And the crazy part, people have been procrastinating for centuries. Ancient philosophers like Socrates and Aristotle even talked about it, calling it acrasia, or the state of acting against your better judgment. So if you're procrastinating, you are in historic company. Now let's come to the final part. So what do you think about it? So what do you understand about procrastinating? How to beat it? Now let's talk about it. At the end of the day, procrastination is part of human being. The key is to recognize when it's happening, forgive yourself to it, and take small actionable steps to get back on track. And remember, the next time you find yourself saying, I'll start tomorrow, just start today. Yes, just start then and there if you can. Otherwise, start the same day. If it is something small, future will thank you. So that's it for today on my channel Kapindrew. Let me know in the comments what's your biggest procrastination struggle and how do you deal with it. Don't forget to beat the procrastination. You can like, share, subscribe in another time. Don't worry about it. Okay, first beat the procrastination. Beat the procrastination which is living inside you. Then subscribe me later. Okay, see you tomorrow.